Allô? OK.
Allô Malala
Allô?
and welcome beste Ontspan specialist. Comment ça va? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you so much. That's a long time haven't talked to you.
It's been over 3 years, and the last we spoke, you had some big project, and I heard a little bit that you came back from Bali this year, but I do not know much, so this is all new to me, and it's fantastic. So yes.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Maria Laura. I live in Canada for the past 8 or 9 years. I'm from Peru. And yeah, as Anne-Marie said, I like 2 months ago, I went to Bali to do a yoga training, which was one of my personal goals in life, to become a yoga teacher. And after like 14 years of corporate working at corporate, I found out that yoga was a very big piece missing in my growth process, and I think when we really want things to manifest, when we really want things to become real, I mean, we need to manifest from an open and honest and authentic heart, and like universe will always help us to get those goals when we really ask, like I say, with a very open and sincere heart, and things align really well in May for me. So I went 2 months. I was in Bali, specifically in Ubud, doing a yoga training, and it was like a life-changing experience.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What stands out the most the most that you took out of that? Because you were there 2 months, right? So
Yeah,
what's
2 months. I think the most important to me was the um, to discover that there are like a lot of people dealing with the same. Sometimes I don't want to say problems, but it's just like with the same um, questionings, with the same concerns that we have about life, and it's like it's crazy because like I'm from Canada, and I this training was with a lot of people around the world, like from Australia, from Europe, from the United States, and at the end of the day, you see like all those questionings that we have about life are pretty much the same. So that's what I can tell, and if we can be open in a safe container, like people that you can that people that they can hold you emotionally, that's something that you will feel good about yourself, and yeah, I think that's what the most the key takeaway from my training, um like a lot of people are dealing with the same things at the end of the day, and it's just a matter of being in a safe container in order to open to that space and just allow to be ourselves.
yes, you said that so beautifully. That is so true. And we're all the same. We all want to be happy, basically. That is wonderful. It came from all over. What made you pick this location? I'm sure there was
Yeah,
something in your area that was a little closer. So
exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's a very important question. Like, why traveling to Bali? I'm from Canada, like, so, like, many kilometers, right? Like, I could just go here and do a training, a yoga training, right? But I think that sometimes, like, there's like episodes of life that you need to step back and just to uh, get out of your like present life, so you can take appreciation of the whole picture, like what's going on. So you just need to step back and see the whole picture from outside. So that's what basically happened to me. I needed to just be out of my current life, like sometimes we live in automatic, and just need that space, like to allow ourselves to tune into that energy that is always in us. So at the end of the day, it's not something that you need to go to Bali to get it. It's just, I believe this is we need safe containers of people that are, like I say, dealing with the same type of concerns as you, and just being so empathic to those type of like I say, situations. And then um, whatever works for you, if you need just to get out, step back and to see the whole picture, what's going on. Because when we get caught out with the automatic life, sometimes it's not able to find solutions, right? So I took my time to save, of course, like save money, because it's not like, oh, I'm buying a chocolate or anything. It's just like, of course, takes a lot of energy, investment, time away from work. So yeah, it's not. We need like preparation, planning, especially. So that's what I did it.
What do you intend to do with all your new knowledge?
Yeah. Well, now I came back end of June, end of June. Yes, and we're just almost 2 months. It's so fast,
Oh,
huh?
you're
It's
just
crazy. It's already 2 months since I came back. So my plan is to continue polishing my alignment, um, knowledge, skills. Like 200 hours in almost 4 weeks is so intense. So the past 2 months, I've been trying to integrate, I just like absorb and integrate those skills and knowledge into my current life. And yeah, and like I'm from Peru, I speak Spanish, and to me especially it's a challenge to teach. Here I live in Montreal, right? It's in French, but it takes a lot of resilience. So I'm, like I said, taking my time to integrate knowledge, plus studying again, like how to cue. When you say cue, is like how to do alignments, how to express the correct language in English, and then as well in French. But yeah, in 2024, I would like to start teaching, and even for free. I don't mind right now. Um, Having a career as a yoga teacher, but something that will be just aligned with my purpose, and just like when you teach yoga, when you do yoga, is something that fulfills your heart. You're aligned with, like, connected to something greater than you. It's an energy that flows, and that's what I would like to as well transmit or share with other people, right?
Oh, that's so beautiful. And so yes, taking a step back just to absorb everything that you've learned. And what style was it? Was there a particular?
Vinyasa. It was
Oh,
vinyasa.
oh,
Vinyasa.
wonderful. So it's like a flow and motion, continuous motion.
Yes, yeah, yeah, Vinyasa. There's a lot of styles in yoga. Vinyasa, it's quite challenging. Like you need like you say, constant flow, movement through breathing, and knowing how to breathe, like in each pose. So I think that's a challenge. And sometimes it's funny when we say, yeah, it's so easy to breathe, but yeah, when you need to breathe consciously, right? And when you are doing yoga poses, like it's connecting your awareness with the present through breathing. So it's a lot of variables that it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's very like gratifying. Like, yeah.
So to you, yoga is not just an exercise, but more like a way of life, or somewhere in the middle. Where do you fit in all that?
Um, to me, I well, just to long story short, I started with yoga like 10 years ago, and it was just like the physical, because I really like how stretching my body felt and so on, and like just like a relief in the shavasana at the end. And then yoga was always in and out in my life, especially when I had to deal with very challenging moments in life. And yoga was there. Yoga was always there. So now it's more like I will say like in and out. It's taking your yoga style out of the mat and just knowing how to breathe even through difficult situations is something that you learn in the mat through poses. But at the end of the day, it's how to apply those yoga knowledge in your real life. It's not easy. It can sound very simple, but it's a learning process. But as
Yes.
well, I think having like techniques, like tools to deal with difficult situations, like everyone who doesn't deal with difficult situations, right? So um, I think breathing is the most powerful tool, and as simple as it sounds, it helps a lot, you know.
The breath, yes.
Breath.
Yes. So, do you have like a message for all those people who are like, I'm too fat, I'm too old, I'm 80 years old, I can't even walk, I can't do yoga? What would you say to those people?
I will say that if you feel even like a little tiny curiosity to find out what yoga is, and it's something that calls you and you just go for curiosity, that what I heard from my training is like yoga, you don't choose yoga, yoga chooses you. And it's because you are connected to that style even before you are born in this life. But just to some a message more like in a practical way now is just like everything is like it starts from we have to start from something, right? Like it's so common to say that you need to have flexibility to do yoga or to be flexible. It's just with the simple poses you can get so much results even for simple poses like just being sitting down and stretching your legs and just breathing and closing the eyes. That's a lot already. So um, just like appreciation for the journey, it's not the result of the pose itself, like starting from like a very simple like I say simple pose. It's just like a lot and it has so much gaining. So that's what I can say. Even in my training I had a friend, like a colleague, that she was in her 60s, 65, and I was so like I had so much admiration and for her, like just to doing, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter the age, right? It's just a number, and it's a belief, and I understand it's a belief, but um like I say, we can start whenever you feel ready. There's always a starting point. Every day is a new beginning, is a new start, and yeah.
Wow, Malala, this is amazing. And do you have any final message, that something you want to put out there?
Um, yes, like I don't want to sound like a cliche, but I think sometimes when you deal with hard situations and difficult and very challenging are the moments that push you the most to do different things. So we have like two type of, I will say, I'm just saying this from my personal experience. Everyone goes to different things, but I'm saying like what life has taught me is like when you deal with these challenging situations, you have like two options, right? One is just continue with that type of life, like complaining and just not doing anything about it, and other is just like a really a small step is already a lot. Just a small, simple decision, like making just one simple decision can change something. And if you do 1% of that small decision each day, you're doing a lot already. So that's what I can say. So I think the small steps that we take, we have to celebrate every day, because otherwise we are gonna see always the result and the result is not the what matters. What matters is how you are changing from that decision that you're making. So push yourself to make decisions different if you want results. Otherwise, things are gonna stay the same.
The
Stay the
same.
same.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. You have no idea how much I appreciate it that you agreed to do the interview. I've been wanting to ask you those questions just as sitting down, and it's going to be on the Ontspan Specialist magazine. So that's pretty great.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time,
you
and
so very much.
thank you.
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. Yeah, thank
Uh,
you so much for telling me, and it's my yeah, to me this is like a pleasure, and I enjoy doing this, and I think if someone just can hear and having an impact, like I say, I mean that means a lot. So
that all those beautiful messages are going to reach others. And I always say, even if it reach one person and it makes a positive
yes,
change.
it's just tiny. I mean, tiny. You don't need to do a lot, like you say. Yes, as long as you can change the life of someone, one. I mean, it's a lot already. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you will do beautiful things and you will change a lot of lives.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much. And the next time we'll see each other in person.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Big hugs.
Thank
Drop
you.
you. Okay. Okay. Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Okay, that's is good. Okay. So I'm going to do my little bit in Dutch and hopefully I won't mess up. So, hallo Malala en welkom de Ontspan specialist. Nou, ik screw dit up. Hallo Malala en welkom de Ontspan.
Hello. Okay.
Hallo Malala
Hello.
en welkom beste Ontspan specialist. Comment ça va? How are you?
I'm fine.